Market now open. ES near contract month. 12:16. Setup is to the downside this morning. Preferred entry was just at or below 21.4725 for 21.47. Initial targets to the downside based on the 1-minute chart here are 21.45.50, 21.44.25 for the session low area. Target hit at 21.45 and 50. That's 21.45 and 50. Exceeded. Volume on the downside still dominates of a temporary stop at the 21.45.50 level, looking for the follow through. That remains to be seen. The 5s and the 15 setup is still strong. CMF, MFI to the downside. Clearly more contracts being sold and bought. Now at a halt again. (9:33 a.m.) And we can take that off the table for now. Quick 262 right there in market opening. A little tougher to trade market opening unless you have a lot of time and grain, but easily enough to be trained to identify what and where to take a look at and consider that possibility. Now, if we're going to be short again for a second leg this morning, I'm looking to get below not only the daily low at 21.44.25, but 21.43.50. And that would be for the preferred best possible fill at 21.43 and 25. Levels to the downside. Let's take a look at where we were earlier. And me myself looking at the 15s. $44.75. Here's your closest 15 at 21.44 and 75. And below that we are here, 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 $25. And here. Now, based on the most recent action, there is a possibility that we could be looking to get in as soon as below now the daily low, and that would be for the best possible fill now at 21.44. That's 21.44. We still have downside resistance here, and again for the daily low. If this market's going to sell off, we should see significant volume come in at this point right here on the daily low area. There's definitely a point of control associated with previous prices here. Take a look at the confirmed volume coming in. Still dominates on the downside. We have probe below the daily low 21.44.25. That's positive for the possible short. Let's look at continued volume to come in. You have major volume has just come in for approximately 1,800 to hold that level at the 15s. If prices can remain at or near, and then continued distribution comes in, the 21.44 level, that'll be positive for the short. For the continued move to the downside. VTC VMA, which you cannot see, is still on the upside. We do have pending orders right below the market for 1,590 contracts. Now 1,350. That's the standout. Now that standout has just been rolled, so we should be good for the move. There you go. There's the sell that came in. 15s and 5s are strong to be short. Targets 21.42.75, 21.42 and 25. Standout order 21.42 for 1,390 contracts. Now, once again, people were looking for prices to be held 21.44 and 25. Traded off to the downside. Nothing has come in on the up that can take out the contracts that were sold, confirmed here for close to 2,500. 21.42 reached, 21.42.25 coming up. Fifteens and 5s are still good. And we're going to take that off at the 15-minute level and lock that in. So for this morning so far, on 9/25/2016, that's 9/25 this morning, 2016, 9:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Profits from a Vector Traders Consortium, $437.50 contracts, trading 7 contracts, 2 short trades. You saw it in real time. And the market may continue to move down, but these were the first 2 legs that had more of a real probability of locking in what we were looking for. That's it for this morning. Jeff Killian for the VTC. For more information on how to become a professional, the website is www.vtctraders.com. New redesigned website, more easy to navigate, clearly laid out more easily for late beginner, intermediate to professionals, retail and institutional traders.